Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nick and welcome to today's review of a device that solves a problem commonly faced in our households. This is the Rockspace AC1200 and it's a dual band Wi-Fi repeater. This device solves the issue of Wi-Fi dead zones in our homes, and it does this efficiently without the need for an expensive mesh Wi-Fi system. So up next, I'll take a look at this device and we'll see if this device is right for you. So stay tuned, I'll be right back after this. So I'm back and I've already unpacked its contents. So in the box you have the Rockspace AC1200 itself. You get a Rockspace Tech Support card and a quick installation guide. A quick look at its design and ports. The housing is made of plastic with ventilation holes to the top and sides. It comes with a pair of external antennas. To the front, you have a WPS button and 3 LED indicators. To the rear, you have the plug pins. And below, you have a LAN port, a reset button, and some more ventilation holes. So you may be wondering what's the purpose of this device? Well, let's look at this illustration. This is a cross-section of your typical household. At the time of installing your internet service, you would have placed your modem at the most convenient place possible, which most of the time would have been an entertainment room or a study in some instances. With most dual band routers, their signal strength will be powerful enough to cover between 60 to 100 feet if there are no obstacles creating interference. However, if you start to venture into multi-story homes or apartments, it becomes more difficult to receive full Wi-Fi reception, especially if you are in a building that was built with alu-zinc deck pan flooring that has been known to notoriously block Wi-Fi signals. This is where the Rockspace Wi-Fi range extender comes in. Once strategically placed, the extender will take your existing Wi-Fi signal and create a new hotspot in your home, whereby blasting your Wi-Fi signal into hard-to-reach areas. There are many solutions on the market that can deliver the same results, such as a mesh Wi-Fi system, but they can be expensive and difficult to configure. The Rockspace range extender provides a much cheaper solution that's easier to set up and it delivers full bars in those areas of your home that struggles to receive good Wi-Fi reception. There are two ways you can set up this device. First, there is the easy way, which is the WPS method, and this is if your router has a WPS feature. And if your router does not have a WPS feature, then there's the other method called WebUI that allows you to set it up manually. So it doesn't matter what type of Wi-Fi router you have, the Rockspace range extender has got you covered. First, I will start with the easy method, which is the WPS method. WPS stands for Wi-Fi Protected Setup, and it was designed to make the process of connecting to other devices easier with the press of a button. As outlined in the user's manual, you first place the repeater close to your router and plug it into a power outlet and wait until the power LED turns solid blue. Then on your router, press the WPS button and wait for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes has passed, press the WPS button on the repeater and wait for the signal LED on the repeater to turn solid blue. And it's easy as that. You can now proceed to scan with your mobile device for the Rockspace Wi-Fi SSID and connect to it using your same username and password from your router. The new SSIDs of the repeater will be the same as your original IDs on your router, but it will be identified by an EXT extension at the end. If the signal LED on the router does not turn solid blue, then repeat the first step and ensure that the repeater is next to your router. The other method called WebUI is where you will be using your mobile phone to log into the internal menu of the repeater, whereby you can configure and set it up manually. This method is optional, but for those users who don't have a router that has a WPS feature, then this method is their only option. To log into the internal menu of the repeater, they have provided a URL or an IP address, whichever one you prefer to use. So on your mobile device, if you're using a cell phone, first you have to disable your mobile data and scan for a Wi-Fi network called Rockspace_ext. The network is unsecure, so you don't have to enter any password. Once you're connected to the Rockspace network, you open a browser and enter the URL or the IP address provided in the user's manual. Once entered correctly, you'll be taken to a login page where you'll have to set a first-time login password to access the configuration menu. For this demonstration only, I will use numerical values 1 to 5, but you can set your own unique password when you receive your own device. Once you create and enter a password, you'll be logged in and you'll be asked to choose a Wi-Fi network you would like to extend. The first two networks in this list are my networks, so I will choose my 5 GHz network to configure. You will then be asked to enter a password of the chosen network, and you have the option to create your own unique SSID, or you can choose the default one they have provided. Click Next, and it will set up your extended network and take note of the login credentials. You then exit the menu and scan for the new extended Rockspace network you have created, and log in with your credentials. Now that I've successfully set up and configured my repeater, it's now time to choose where to place it so that I can receive good Wi-Fi reception in places where I usually wouldn't. You do this by finding a power outlet that's just on the outskirts of your existing signal but is still within good signal range. This is indicated by the signal LED. If it's blue, it means that you're within good signal range, and if it's red, then it means you're outside of the signal range and you need to relocate it to a closer outlet. So to test the repeater, I will now do a field test. With my mobile phone connected directly to the router and in the same room, my maximum speed is 109 megabits per second download and 13 megabits per second upload. But if I move 60 feet away to the front of my home, I lose approximately 26% of my download speed. I will now connect to the repeater, which I place 45 feet away from the router and is approximately 20 feet away from where I'm standing. And with my mobile phone connected to the repeater, my download speed returned to 109 megabits per second, which is 100% of my bandwidth. So the Rockspace repeater works as it should, and in my further testing, it allowed me to achieve a full bandwidth from as far away as 120 feet from my actual router. You can also connect multiple repeaters that will ensure you cover all the dead zones on your premises. And with that said, I have come to the end of my review. The Rockspace Dual Band Wi-Fi Extender is truly a cheaper solution to solve the problem of dead zones in your home, and it saves you time and money while getting the job done. So, if you would like to get your hands on this product, see the link I've provided in the description below this video where you can get the original product at the lowest price online. Using my links, which are affiliate links, support this channel directly and ensures that I receive more great products for review. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and give this video the thumbs up if the information provided in this video was of value. And if you are a first-time viewer to my channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notifications bell to be notified when I release a new video or do a giveaway. Thanks goes out to Rockspace for sending this product for today's review, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.